I'm Lori Romero. I am the Assistant Superintendent here at Harlingen CISD. I oversee and support 17 elementary campuses.
Harlingen is on the lower end of the socioeconomic spectrum.
The majority of our students lack resources at home. They come in with very low skills or no skills at all.
Some children walk into our classrooms and it's the very first time they've had a book read to them. And so we need to make sure that we're putting things in front of them that they're ready to learn.
Differentiation is key. Everybody's at a different level, so you have to be able to reach every child's needs.
We're a very data-driven district because that's what's going to tell us where we need to go.
I heard about my Math Academy and my Reading Academy through a professional colleague.
The creators behind these apps know what students like and what keeps them engaged. There's something about the science behind what they created that keeps students wanting more.
They are 100% individualized for the student. They use the skills that they know, the students know, and then it takes them to the next level.
It's giving our students an amazing opportunity. These applications will help us level the playing field. My Reading Academy really helps build their foundational skills, which are all the phonemic awareness, phonological awareness, letter recognition, letter sound recognition,
letter print, segmentation,
blending, word fluency, expanding their vocabulary through read-alouds, and the comprehension that they need.
It's building that confidence in them. They don't say, I think, they say, I know. And just seeing that spark in their eyes, I'm like, wow. I had a little girl that came into my classroom knowing only 5 letters. Very timid. She started using my Reading Academy. She started learning more letters, knowing how to write them, knowing the sounds, and we were building on that. By the end of the year, she was reading a book.
For sure, I think my Math Academy developed a love for numeracy because the kids, if you go in there and you see them, they love it.
Ramon is a student that came in and the parent is extremely involved with him when it comes to math. He knows how to count all the way to 100. We can see right away, like, okay, we have a student that by using my Math Academy is going to be a lot more advanced. He's going to be ready for first grade by the time he's done with the school year.
After using my Reading Academy, we saw the progress. Looking at our beginning of the year data, middle of the year data, and ending of the year data, we've seen a big difference. They're becoming more confident readers, more comfortable readers. Their skills are getting better for reading. They're developing a love for reading.
They would ask for it. They would think they're getting a reward, free time, but on my end, they're actually, getting extra practice time on what they need to be learning.
There was a success story for everyone. And as a teacher, you want to see that. You want to see the growth because you know that you're doing your job and they're there to learn and they're having fun.
What we noticed with the results was that most of the students surpassed what they needed to know in pre-K in order to be ready for kinder.
The students did test at the beginning of the year, and by the end of the year, they tested again, and they had actually tripled the knowledge they gained through my Math Academy.
After the results, we're all believers of what the program does, putting our students in the front of the line. It's meeting them where they're at, and not only is it meeting them, it's taking them from where they're at and accelerating them way beyond what we would have expected. We started using NWEA MAP, an assessment that will test our children 3 times a year, and it gives us an idea of where the child's at. And it norms it with the nation. This is how your children did in this grade level, and this is how the nation's doing. Well, lo and behold, our math for our kinder, which were our pre-K last year using, was the only grade level, going all the way to 12th grade, that was above the national norms.
Using my Reading Academy, our reading was at 98% at the end of the year.
Thanks to my Reading Academy, I have students getting perfect scores, which you don't see very often. By the end of the school year, I had 100% kinder readiness.
In my 38 years of being an educator, I have never seen anything have such a phenomenal impact on children's achievement.